Hey, yo, welcome back to PunchDrunk ENT. We got your guy here with you, Mr. Swaggy No Aggie.
Nah, I'm just Dan.
Pandora!
She ain't even got the mic in her hand. You see this, people?
You can still hear me though. Shut the fuck up.
She over here making deals, handling business.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to win money on.
Oh, yeah. Don't be giving out no damn. Listen, if you ain't paying us, we ain't doing it.
We back with y'all again. Another Watch Mojo.
Of course.
Top 10 racist.
Insanely racist.
Insanely racist Disney moments.
Yes.
Because Walt Disney didn't give a damn.
No.
He was racist himself. And he was racist against people's moms.
Wait a minute.
They never had moms.
The mom
you know
race.
What I meant?
The mom race.
Mom
That's not racist, you know.
It's mom sis. Or mom sexist.
We just got a new word, people. Mom's this. But yes.
We gonna get into it. Before we do, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Show your boys and girls some love.
Yes, yes.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into this.
Wait, how did we not notice these the first time around?
Oh gosh.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Monkeys.
And today we're counting down
Not
our
a
picks
bird.
for
Gross.
the top
Oh my
10
gosh.
insanely racist moments
What in the
Disney movies
Uncle
we
Ruckus?
totally forgot about. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day.
This is about
To
racist.
subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're
Oh.
recommending
that.
embarrassing,
I was
anachronistic,
little when I saw
or
that.
cringe-worthy moments of racism that Disney
Wait a
would
minute.
likely want
Yeah,
their
you
fans
didn't
to
see that?
forget
It's a
or
Disney short.
ignore.
So I wonder they
We're
gonna do.
passing
They say they're not
judgment on
doing just
people behind the
movies.
scenes at
Yeah.
Disney here,
Alright.
as many of these moments were a product of their time. But it should also be discussed
Don't.
how many of them haven't exactly aged well.
Oh.
Number 10, Sunflower.
I remember
Fantasia.
Sunflower.
What in
Fantasia
the-
was certainly an early example of a Disney classic. An amazing combination of classical music and animation that still holds up today. What perhaps doesn't hold up so well is a character included on the film's initial theatrical run. Her name was Sunflower.
cut it from the
and
movie?
she was a
Yeah.
black female centaur or
She was in
centaurette
the movie
Whoa.
and then they
waiting
cut
on
it
her
because
white
everybody was
brethren
saying
during a
something. She
segment
was waiting
titled
on
The
everybody.
Pastoral Symphony.
See how she looked?
Sunflower is drawn with exaggerated
Whoa.
black features and is a clear example of a visual
Whoa.
stereotype that didn't need to be there in the
They
first
had to
place.
take it out.
Perhaps this
Of
was
course.
the reasoning behind Disney's decision to remove the character from prints starting in the mid-60s. Number 9, Japanese soldier caricatures.
Oh, God.
Mando.
Why, Donald?
1944.
It may seem strange today.
This is during the
to
whole,
think of
Don't
wartime
start.
propaganda. This was actually a common practice during World War II. Commando Duck
gosh.
was one such short by Disney, a cartoon that sees Donald Duck parachuting into Japanese territory for a secret mission. The short tends to focus its plot primarily on Donald's battle tactics.
A lot of these they
There
were
are
war
plenty of
propaganda,
racist moments,
where soldiers at war actually
specifically
watched
with how
these
the Japanese enemy
while
is
they had
run.
nothing to do.
Donald's foes
Yeah.
are deliberately presented with slanted eyes, buck teeth, and overblown accents.
Oh,
Wow.
I beg my pardon. I bow my stomach at you, very reverent. That's all right. Happy cherry blossoms to you, please. My fault also.
Wow.
Remember
Why?
they're in the Japanese war, it was a different time.
Yeah.
This was
Mm.
certainly due to anti-Japanese sentiment of the time.
Already a
Although
warning in the
it
beginning of
has
this
not
video.
aged
Yes,
well
sir.
when viewing the short today. Number 8, Conveyor Belt Mammy Doll.
Oh, I
Santa's
remember
Workshop.
this.
Santa's Workshop was a holiday-themed
Of course you
Disney
remember
short
this.
which,
Shut the
on the
fuck up.
surface,
Yes.
is a harmless tale of Saint Nick and his elves getting ready for Christmas. However, early versions featured a troubling scene between Santa and a pair of dolls, as the toy maker is overseeing quality control on the assembly line. A white doll comes down a conveyor belt, says Mama, and gets approved by Santa. Then a black doll
Yeah,
tumbles
approve on a
down the
butt,
belt,
huh?
says
Watch.
Mammy, and stamps her own butt, as Santa watches on and laughs.
Oh, gosh. See?
Given that the word
funny
mammy
to use
was slang
Santa.
for a black nursemaid in the time of slavery, and the doll's exaggerated features, it's no wonder Disney removed the scene
Disney
from
had a
all
lot
modern
of
prints.
blackface.
Number 7.
A
Everything
lot.
did.
Louie.
Tom and Jerry did.
Jungle
Bugs
Book.
Bunny did.
King Louie is
Yes.
a beloved character from Disney's adaptation of Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book.
And old King Louis, Baba-doo-bang, Baba-doo, that's me.
Baba do
He is a
bang.
Disney original, having not appeared in Kipling's original stories, but he didn't arrive without his fair share of controversy. King Louie and his ape
I like
subjects
this
are
song,
the
but it's a
only
little-
characters
a little
that
racist.
speak
Yeah.
jive slang, popular with black jazz musicians of the day.
How is it racist?
Richard M. Sherman was one
Listen.
of the songwriters
Because he
on the
wants to
film,
be a human?
and has been quoted as initially wanting jazz legend Louis Armstrong to voice the king,
Okay.
balked at the prospect of potentially offending the NAACP with a black man voicing an ape. So,
Really?
is King Louis racist, or is it all in the eye of the beholder?
There you go.
Yeah.
Number 6, Arabian
Arabian Nights?
Aladdin.
Really?
The American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee wasn't too thrilled with the soundtrack for Disney's
Wait, pause it.
1992 hit Aladdin.
You know why? Because the original song was when, you know, in the beginning when the genie's talking,
Mm-hmm.
and they're talking about Agrabah, and he describes it the way he describes it. The anti whatever they are. Terrible. I'm sorry, but a lot of people got offended because he was like, he said something about bloodshed and a whole bunch of other stuff, but then he was like, "Hey, it's home."
Oh, okay.
They had to take that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she was going to explain. They had to take that part out.
Okay.
The thing is-
Arabian Nights had a whole different beginning. They had to take it out because
Because of people are Agrabah,
Yes.
which is not a real place. It's
And
not a real place.
it is post-apocalyptic Iran.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Here we go.
They took specific umbrage with a line in the film's opening song, Arabian Nights, where the peddler sings, where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face.
That was
Oh,
in
God.
They
original.
saw this as
Yeah.
disparaging towards the Arab people and complained to Disney for a lyrical change. The company did comply and replaced the line for home video and on new versions of the soundtrack. The committee was also reportedly upset about.
So I wonder, was
another
it like that in the
controversial line
original
from the song.
Yeah, it's still like that in the original.
But hey, it's home.
Here you go.
But hey, it's home.
But
It's barbaric,
Disney
but hey.
decided to
Okay.
leave this one in, for better or worse.
If I were as rich as you, I could afford some manners.
Number 5. Native American stereotypes.
Oh.
Peter Pan.
I love Peter
Tends to
Pan.
be a funny thing,
Okay.
especially when it's perceived much differently years later.
This should be most enlightening.
Disney's Peter Pan is an example.
Did they
of
have
this
him
notion,
talking like this?
as evidenced by
Yes.
a shockingly racist musical number with very innocent intentions. The Native American
All
in
this,
the
but
film
the
raises
Redskins
flags with
finally
the
just
song
changed their
What Made
name.
The Red Man Red.
Just saying.
Embarrassing
Just
Indian
saying.
stereotypes
Money talks.
Are the order of the day.
Just saying.
Although the scene is light and bouncy in tone, the effect years later is rather cringeworthy in its execution. A blemish on what's otherwise a classic slice of Disney
All this
nostalgia.
because people are
Oh, yeah.
Number 4.
Hey.
Hey.
Are Siamese.
Don't
if you
say that.
please. Lady and the Tramp. The intentions behind Peter Pan's racism may be up for debate, but it's a lot more difficult to defend the outrageous cultural insensitivity behind the Siamese cats
That was
in
my
Disney's
shit. I
Lady
used
and the
to
Tramp.
love Aristocrats.
If you don't, please.
Post-World War II tensions are the only probable reasons behind the
But
obvious
if you look
Japanese
at the cats, they
stereotypes
look.
of Sai and Anne.
But no,
two
they
villains
pause
It's
it.
the
of
whole.
It's the whole
song,
the timing of the song.
voice. Yeah,
It's
everything.
the timing of the
is
song,
just-
as you just said. You know,
Yeah.
this is still around that post World War II. So this is back in the '60s. So they're still like, it's still sensitive.
Aristocrats wasn't in the 60s, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's around. Yeah.
It's around the '60s.
The twins are drawn with the same slanted eyes and buck teeth we saw earlier in Commando Duck, and their entrance is even marked by a gong, something that hampered Asian stereotypes in film right through the 80s and 90s. Number 3, Shungan and
That
the
ain't
Alley
even
Cats.
worse.
Hey, the Aristocats.
Aristocats. We continue with Asian stereotypes here. Proof that negative depiction of such characters wasn't only limited to the immediate aftermath of World War II. Nope.
Oh, gosh.
Asians were still being drawn with the
You never
same
seen
old
Aristocats?
slanted
Of
eyes
course
and
I have.
outrageous
They're so
accents in
good.
1970, as evidenced by Shungan and the gang in The Aristocats.
Wow.
Fortune cookie always wrong. Not the hot one.
Shungan
Oh,
rolls
gosh.
with Thomas O'Malley's Alley Cat friends and performs his part of the song.
It's the reason why
Everybody
you never
Wants to
see
Be
these
a
movies
Cat,
on actual
with
television.
chopsticks and a
Exactly.
buck-toothed
No,
voice.
they used to play
He
Aristocrats
isn't
on
the
television.
only
No, they
feline
didn't.
stereotype
If they
here,
did, that
however,
was cut out.
as there's
I
also
guarantee you
Peppo,
that was cut
an
out.
amorous Italian,
It used to
and
come
the
on the
playing
Disney
scat
Channel,
cat
but you see
who's
Disney
modeled
Channel
after
stopped
black
playing these
jazz
old ones.
musicians
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
the
you're right.
50s and 60s. Number 2. The
You never
Crows,
see this
Dumbo.
anywhere.
Never
I
see this.
didn't like
Crow was
Dumbo.
used to
Pause it real
describe
quick.
laws or
I was done with Dumbo when they had the pink elephants just dancing the fuck around. I was done.
It was drugs.
I was done. I couldn't do it. I was like, turn this off. I'm not watching this.
Did you ever watch the live action when it came out a couple years ago?
No, I refused
I
to
knew
watch
it had one, but I never saw it.
I was falling asleep.
Really?
It was just so boring.
Wow. Sorry, Dumbo.
That's horrible.
Dumbo was one somebody that people really just passed over. First they liked
Because
it.
it's who thinks I'm an elephant who can fly? Who?
When people say,
People that see pink elephants. That's
Those elephants were scary as fuck.
yeah.
Like those elephants were scary. Nah.
Yeah.
The lead crow in Disney's Dumbo is also named Jim, and has
Jim
received
Crow.
his share
Wow.
of criticism
Jim
in the
Crow
decade
laws.
since the
Yep.
film's release in
Yep.
1941.
I never understood that.
Although Jim and the other crows are generally friendly towards Dumbo, the fact that they speak in stereotypical black slang could easily be interpreted
Does
as
she mean,
lazy or
what's it called?
racist in their depiction of African American culture. The gang does get to sing
Ebonics?
the film's most
Yeah.
memorable song,
Okay.
When I See an Elephant Fly. But this doesn't change the fact that modern audiences might see the crows in a very different light.
Because they're
Before
buttered.
we unveil our number
No,
one pick,
no.
Sebastian was a
Why?
Jamaican.
dishonorable
Under the sea.
Oh, they got a blackfish. Wait, where?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Butthurt.
You be my man Friday.
You damn right, Ricky. Ricky was racist? Mickey was racist.
Wow.
Who's there?
How?
I'm the full of brush man.
Jewish.
Jewish.
I work my way through college.
Wow.
Number 1, Uncle
Uncle
Remus,
Remus.
Song
Uncle Remus.
of the South.
I've never
Uncle
seen
Remus
Song of the
wasn't.
South.
You know the song though. Once he starts singing it, you gonna know
This
it.
1946 film lives
Wow.
on as one of the company's most infamous.
You'll know the song.
Uncle Remus has a great chicken spot.
Remus was a
Zippity
fictional
doo dah,
character
zippity yay.
responsible for narrating classic African
That's where it
American
came from.
tales. When he hit the silver screen, however,
Wow.
Remus in
That's
Song
right.
of the
Now
South
I feel
almost
some type of
immediately struck a
way.
sour
Yeah.
note with audiences. The film never explicitly presents itself as
Wow.
taking place in
What
the
is that?
Civil
What
War
kind of-
South. Leading
Look
many to
up.
believe that Disney was
Because
marginalizing
come
the
to
impact
meaning
of
or some
slavery.
shit.
What in the?
What was Disney
Yo.
thinking?
There were also a plethora
Goodness.
of black stereotypes to be found, which eventually resulted in the film failing to receive an uncut home video release in the United States to this day.
I wonder if that's
Wow.
on Disney
Check out these
Plus.
other great clips from Watch Mojo. and subscribe.
Disney would be canceled in 2 seconds.
They put all the other stuff on there.
Wow, fam.
But wait, though, I've never seen that show. Like, I want to look it up to go find it.
Yeah, they said it got canceled.
Listen.
It never got a home video release.
Yeah,
That means it's on tape somewhere.
You can
somebody
probably find
got
it online.
If I find somebody with it, we gotta knuckle
So
up,
that's
bro.
where the song Dippity-Doo.com comes?
I don't know if it came from that, but
He definitely said it. It might
Yeah.
have came from that. And that was back in the 40s.
But what does that mean? Like, is it a...
hey,
I'm
we
we don't know the lyrics.
Listen, I don't think we want to know the lyrics.
I'm about to look up what does Zippity-Doo.com mean.
My thing is, the guy that did this, did he think it was cool to do this?
What does Zippity-Doo.com
Uncle Remus.
mean?
Uncle Ruckus. Oh, yeah, so yes, that was the very much insanely. Some of them a little questionable. Some of them, I think it's a time.
There are a lot of questionable. Like, I'm just sitting here and I'm flabbergasted right about that.
No, what I mean by questionable, like some of them, I think it's a time period thing. I think some of the ones that's on
Yeah.
this is a time period.
I personally think, and most likely he's going to cut it, but I personally think that people just need.
But that was what it is, man. This was about conversational piece. Getting into this is why we react to stuff like this, man. What do you guys think, man? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, it's hard to get into a conversational piece and voice your true opinion,
Right.
But like she said, without
called an
people-
asshole.
or just it's people. Everybody's sensitive. That's what it is. I won't call them butthurt. It's sensitivity, and everybody has an outlet, which is social media. So
They let it be known.
exactly.
So one thing we just try to do is, yes, we do have our thoughts and opinions, but one thing we would never try to do is to try to be totally insensitive to people. Some of us.
Yeah, I bit my tongue during this entire video.
Aladdin, Will Smith ruined Aladdin.
His entanglement in Latin didn't work.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ask him. I was ready to leave the movie theater. I was done. He was like, "No, sit down."
Some
We
people
paid for
aren't
the
ready
movie.
for a rapping genie. Kazam.
Kazam! You gotta put that. But y'all,
Not
thank
talking
you.
about that.
But thank you guys for watching, man. Thanks to our special guests. And remember, man, make sure you guys click the link in the description. If you guys want to follow our streaming links, everything PunchDrunk is in the streaming links from our Facebook gaming, from our Patreon, from our dead Twitch page. Also, you guys want to
dead Twitch page?
Yes, we have
It
a
is
dead
dead.
Twitch.
Why
Yeah.
is it dead Twitch page?
We don't
Because
use
we want people to follow it.
Follow my OnlyFans, Leah's Feet.
Leah's
it. No. But also our merch page over at Geeks Unleashed.
Yes,
Check
sir.
out what we got. We got products, hot products. We got some new products coming soon, hopefully too.
Yes, sir.
But check it out. Get it on your bar.
Yes, sir. And thank you guys for watching. This is PunchDrunk ENT, Mr. Swag No Aggie.
Now I'm just Dan.
You know I wanted to say something smart.